often been said, hasn't it, that people, particularly if you are in the British monarchy, senior members of the British monarchy, you're not allowed to have any political thoughts. In the 70 years that our wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, reigned supreme over us, we really did not know any sort of political leanings. Yes, there were one or two sound bites out there, little dribs and drabs that people thought, okay, maybe she thinks this, maybe she doesn't. We were told, of course, that one of her very favourite British prime ministers was her first, the brilliant Winston Churchill. And you can understand really why our late and wonderful monarch got on so well with him. There was a man of experience. He knew exactly how to, play the bigger field. And at a very young age, she needed someone to guide her. In this brand new political sphere where everything is put out instantly over the world of social media, even senior royals now have to be very careful how they project themselves. We've seen of late how Catherine and William have really undertaken a great response via social media, because obviously it's a way of connecting with the younger generation. We're told time and time again that's the generation that they need to appeal to if the monarchy is to survive. I don't necessarily buy into that, because the monarchy has survived thousands of years, and of course they've always appealed to many different generations. That's the way it goes. But what's interesting here is this recent particular post by the Prince and Princess of Wales has got a lot of backlash, and this seemingly is because it's got political leanings. So as ever, I wanted to share this with you and let you know exactly whether you believe that this could be detrimental moving forward for Catherine and William on their quest to remain very much, well, shall we say, connectable. But more importantly, are they delving too much into political waters? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. I hope you're all keeping well. And yes, this particular email here, should I say social media post, has caused quite a few ructions over here. This is because the New Zealand Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, decided to step down with that now infamous quote, "There isn't anything left in the tank to move forward for another term." Many people might say that she's proven to be very unpopular. Others over here a little bit undivided. Nonetheless, she did appeal to the younger generation. But of course, that quote, "nothing left in the tank," really doesn't read well, does it? Because when you look over here, particularly behind me at the Houses of Parliament, the Right Honourable Margaret Thatcher had 11 years and more in the tank and would have kept going. So you just kind of wonder whether the younger generation do have the backbone today. But what's interesting here is this, as I say, social media post by William and Catherine. Basically, they're saying, thank you for your friendship, thank you for all the good work you did, and the kindness. It hasn't necessarily resonated with the elder crowd over here. That is the crowd that truly does support the British monarchy. They feel once again that Prince William and Catherine are delving too far into the murky waters of the political stance. Others might say they're simply being kind, generous, and, really thanking someone for the work that they've done, whether you agree with them or not. That's the problem with politics. But now, as I say, it's escalating at a bad rate for them. But the bottom line is, and I'd love to share this with you and let me know what you think, should I say, to the thoughts and comments in the boxes below. Do you agree with this? Should they have spoken out like that? Should they have just said good luck for the future, rather than being so, maybe in detail? To me, it seems rather innocent and just a personal thank you. Perhaps I might have done that in a letter rather than on social media. But this is the tricky path now that William and Catherine, moving forward, who will one day be King and Queen of the Commonwealth, the United Kingdom, and of course known around the rest of the world, have to follow. Difficult times, totally different times to that of the former glorious monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. But if you want to learn something from her, and we did, plenty, the best thing in many occasions is to say absolutely nothing. Perhaps a heartfelt note, a good luck card, that sort of thing. But certainly don't get so public, and more importantly, make sure you keep political off the agenda. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.